Post-workout's a really important time to consider the nutrition that you're putting into your body. You've just worked out, hopefully, very hard. You've broken down a lot of muscle tissue, caused stress to the body, and now you need to address that. I think that over the years, a lot of us we're guilty of overcomplicating what is needed at that time for your body to just start recovering. There's a ton of stuff out there you can put in your body: essential amino acids, proteins, carbohydrates, muscle builders, all sorts of stuff, and you can overdo it very, very easily. So today, I want to talk about a very simple solution on how to get back from the gym, give your body the things that it needs to start recovering, and not break the bank or go overboard. I'm talking Nutrex VoluGro.
Welcome to PricePlow.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ben, co-host of PricePlow, and today I'm really excited because I like to keep things simple. Back in the day, before I became more competitive in powerlifting, I remember going to the gym with 2 shaker bottles, one for my pre-workout, one for my intra-workout, coming home, having a post-workout, getting a meal in, making sure I got my casein before bed, and it just seemed like constantly I'm either putting a pill in my mouth or I'm drinking some sort of weird powder. And the powders are mixed with all these different flavors, different companies, because I knew all the things that I wanted to put in my body. But it seemed like the more I honed in on the stuff that really worked for my body, the stuff that really was backed by science, and not overcomplicating it, I don't know if I got better results, but I was definitely more comfortable, I was happier, and my bank account was definitely happier. So today, I want to talk about Nutrex's VoluGro. Now, VoluGro used to be a product for Nutrex. It was a big part of their line. However, it was based around waxy maize, which was the status quo some time ago. However, these days they've kind of brought it into 2019. They upgraded it, and I saw this formula. It was funny. They actually, Paul called us, told us about this product they have coming, and it was made, honestly, it was made for international markets. This is a simple product. There's not a lot crazy going on with it. And if you know anything about international sales, the regulations for some companies in, say, South America, Australia, or Europe, the regulation can be a little bit difficult to deal with. Some more complicated ingredients are not always accepted. So to have one product that is compliant for most countries is preferable, so there's not a lot of extra lots being run at the manufacturer or hoops to jump through to get stuff into a country. So VoluGro was exciting for me because it was just a simple product. And I told him right up, I was like, hey, I don't care if it's mostly international. I think this is a great product. I think we should talk about it. I leaked out an ingredient panel of it on Instagram story, and Steve Calabrese, even from Natural Body, reached out. I was like, this is an awesome product. I want it at my store. And that's kind of what reinforced my thoughts on it, because I trust Steve. He's been around for a long time, and he's old school. And I'm only 27. I'm not going to say I'm old school, but I try to stick to those principles. The stuff that has really worked for the longest. Sure, I get into the new stuff sometimes. I think new novel ingredients are cool, but I'm going to jump into this ingredient pack panel and explain to you guys why old school, tried and true, just always works. So like I said, the original one was made with mostly waxy maize. Waxy maize was an awesome ingredient. It helped clear stuff through the gut, drive nutrients into the intestines where they can be better absorbed. Most people thought it was the best carbohydrate, and maybe it was at the time, but they brought it into the 2019 with switching it out for dextrose. Now, dextrose does all the same things as waxy maize, except it has a higher insulin response. It's a higher glycemic index. Now, post-workout, a lot of coaches, doctors will tell you to go eat your gummy bears because that insulin spike is going to be so helpful. And I have said this before, and I know that some of our followers will call me out on this. I have said before that I don't think that the insulin response that you get from putting dextrose or a sugar into your body is quite the level of what some bodybuilders are referencing. A lot of bodybuilders use exogenous insulin post-workout. I'm not here to tell you that taking, 35 grams of dextrose is going to put on pounds like very, very quickly. However, you've just trained very hard. You've broken down muscles. You've depleted your body of a lot of glycogen stores. There's recovery to be had, and spiking that insulin the most that you can endogenously with some dextrose is going to be the best thing you can do. It's going to reload your glycogen stores. It's going to drive those nutrients, the rest of this ingredient panel, into the muscles and kickstart recovery. So most of this is built around the post-workout dextrose. Now, what follows that is we'll skip over the B2s into the actual ingredients here. Micronized creatine monohydrate. If you're coming back to the PricePlow channel, I probably don't need to talk to you about creatine monohydrate. Creatine monohydrate is the most studied ingredient in sports nutrition history. Helps with everything. I mean, at a very base level, it helps your body create intramuscular ATP. It can help over time, make you stronger, make you work out a little bit longer, which will then be a tool to put on more muscle mass, train longer. It's just a long-term ingredient that you should be putting in your body. It also helps with cellular hydration. In some cases, it can be nootropic acutely. There's a lot of really great studies on creatine. And at 5 grams in here, there's no reason not to take it. 5 grams a day, every day, just take it. That's my statement on creatine. Just take it. Moving into pink Himalayan salt, Himalayan pink salt, 280 milligrams. Pink Himalayan salt's a great source of sodium, a bunch of different minerals. It's not rocket science. Sodium helps with contractions of the muscles, help with hydration, alongside with magnesium and potassium as well. These are essential electrolytes. Now, a lot of companies will put this in your intra-workout or your pre-workout. I believe in salting all your meals. I believe in post-workout electrolytes. I'm not too crazy about drinking it intra-workout because that's when you're sweating. That's when you're expending the electrolytes. I'd rather just put it all at the end of the workout and get it back in. And that's it. That's the whole formula. Dextrose, creatine, pink salt, magnesium, potassium. Simple, effective. Post-workout, you're putting in the carbs to reload the glycogen stores. You're putting in the creatine to get your body recovering and all those other benefits that come with creatine. And you're putting electrolytes to rehydrate yourself. So obviously this was a simple product that could be sold overseas because it could go anywhere and could be compliant. But when I saw it, I was like, hey, this is old school. It's recovery done right. I like to add a vanilla isolate to this because it comes in orange mango and also a fruit punch. You can always add vanilla isolate to that kind of stuff. So if you need some protein post-workout, I'm not going to school you on the post-workout anabolic window, but add some protein into this. It's going to be a nice little post-workout. Get your carbs, get your protein, and then you'll get a full whole food meal in a little bit later. Now, some people will say, hey, you could just go down to Costco, you could get bulk dextrose powder, you could get Gatorade, some electrolytes, and some creatine. You absolutely could. You could probably do it for around the same price. I'm not going to tell you guys the price because it fluctuates over time with sales and stuff like that, but this is affordable. What I will tell you is that this tastes better than mixing raw ingredients together. This tastes better than Gatorade, and I love Gatorade. So, orange mango gets my approval. I have not tried the fruit punch. When we get that in, maybe I can taste that for you guys. Simple product. My statement is just pick it up, take a post-workout, and recover better. It's simple. If you guys are worried about your pre-workout not having enough creatine, just take this post-workout. It's cheap. It's simple. It's simple, old school recovery. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want more news, reviews, and interviews on Nutrex, they've got a ton of really cool stuff coming out this month, next year. We've got some really cool stuff. Very excited to show you guys. You can go to PricePlow.com/Nutrex. If you have any other questions, comment below. Would love to know what you think about the product. I know a lot of you guys that are all about the new science and crazy ingredients and DMAA are going to say that this is way too simple or boring, but listen, it works. This stuff has worked for years, and it's going to continue to work. New stuff comes and goes. Some of it stays, but the stuff that works, it's tried and true. Grab yourself some, throw it post-workout. Have a great day.
Welcome to PricePlow.